Alright, welcome back. So, some final thoughts on the Campy Gear 3-in-1 heater, chubby, whatever they call it. Some final thoughts as far as, not using it inside a tent. Is it good? Is it not? You have to use it at your own risk. It does not have knockover protection. So if this burner should happen to get knocked over, it's going to flare and it's going to continue to burn. And it will probably burn you or your tent. That's why I say it's, kind of at your own risk. In a large, like the ice fishing shelter, it does fairly well. But like with all gas units, especially isobutane, when it reaches its halfway mark, it starts to lose BTUs. Of course, the propane goes a little bit longer, but still, it does start to lose it. I can get about a good 4.5, maybe 5 hours running with propane. With the isobutane, after about 2.5 hours, it's not putting out the same amount of BTUs, and it progressively gets lower and lower until it finally goes out. Propane kind of stays at that apex for a lot longer than the ISO. Of course, you have to worry about extreme cold temperatures and them not wanting to work, all of that. Everything that burns fuels like this does give off a small amount of carbon monoxide. So if you use it inside a shelter, I would definitely recommend you have a detector there. But for $79, it's a nice, versatile little unit. You can bring it with you camping. You can pack it hooked up to a can of isobutane with the cage on top and the heating element and all of that. It's a pretty decent unit, but you have to remember it's like a tool. It has different applications, and you use the right tool for the right job, as my dad always said. It doesn't have a conscience either. So, it will hurt you, it will kill you, and not, lose sleep at night. So that's my final thoughts on the Campy Gear. I think it's a cute little unit. I'll definitely use it out on the trail this summer. But in lean-to shelters and all of that, maybe the big tents I might use it for cooking, but other than that, I definitely have limited uses for it. But I still like it. I definitely want to make sure that everyone knows that, as with any tool, it has its limitations.